Hey guys, Dan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really cool little accessory for your camera, and it's called the Capture Pro Clip from Peak Design. Now we're not actually concentrating on the backpack right here. What we're looking at is the quick release clip that's attached to the shoulder strap here, giving me quick access to this camera and a lens while I'm hiking around. Now this quick release clip can be attached to your belt, it can be attached to a shoulder strap like this, you can put it on the waist belt of your pack, and you can use it for this kind of outdoor adventure photography while you're hiking around, but you can also use it for event photography if you want to carry a second body with another lens on it, or you can use it for wedding photography. It's a very discreet way to carry a second camera and a second lens without having a big ugly belt pack spoiling your wedding attire. So there's lots of different ways you can use this. Now we've got a couple of accessories here, so I'm just going to bring the camera in and show you guys a bit more detail on how this works. Okay, here we have the Capture Pro Clip. As you can see on the bottom here, we have a 1/4-20 threaded socket, so you can put this on a tripod, you can put this on a light stand or something like that if you want another way to have a quick release clip for your camera. The main way of attaching this though is by releasing these thumb wheels, and once you release them far enough, it splits apart like this. So now you can thread your belt or your camera strap or the pack strap from your backpack through here, clamp this back again, do up the thumb screws nice and tight, and that clamps down on the strap. So not only does it secure it in, now this doesn't come out like that, but it actually, the more you tighten it, the tighter it goes to the belt, and it won't slide up and down the strap or the belt wherever you've positioned it. So once you have a quick release plate attached to your camera, you slot it in here, and then to release it, you need to press this red button. Now the cool thing about this is it actually has a lock. So if I turn this 90 degrees, it's now locked, I can't press the button. So what that means is I can put the camera in, but I can't press it to get the camera out again. So if you're in a crowded space or you're hiking around a lot and you're worried about accidentally releasing the camera, you can just simply lock it with a 90-degree turn. Now on the other side here, we have a little finger wheel. This has a little clamp inside under this lip there, and it just changes the width of the clamp slightly, so you can make minute adjustments to make sure that it fits with every different plate that you've got, just in case there's variations. So it's a really well thought out little product. Now let's have a look at one of these quick release plates. Here you can see it attached to a Canon 7D Mark II, just a little plate that goes on the bottom like that. You'll see when I slide this into the clip, we get a nice solid locking noise, and then I just need to press the red button to release it again. Okay, so I've been using this for a while. I've put it on my belt, I've put it on the camera bag as you saw earlier in the video, and it's a really solid product. Definitely works well with smaller bodies, mirrorless cameras, point and shoot style cameras, even the 5D Mark III, 7D Mark II. That's what I've been using it with. I might be slightly more hesitant if I was using a bigger lens on a pro size body. I think that might be just kind of sticking out from your body quite a long way. But you could definitely try that out. I'm sure it's still going to work. I have no problems with the strength of the system or anything like that. It's purely just, you know, how far it sticks away from your body. But that's going to be, you know, changing depending on what you're attaching it to. So when I was looking at the system, I did have another question. On some of my gear, I already have Arca Swiss compatible brackets. So here's my 5D Mark III, and I've got this bracket from Really Right Stuff attached to this. So how am I going to attach this to the Peak Design clip? Because I can't put the Peak Design quick release clip on the bottom of this if I've already got the Arca Swiss bracket. So I came up with a bit of a solution for this, and let's take a look at it. Right here is another Peak Design bracket that's supposed to go on the camera here. Instead of putting it on the camera, I put it on this Really Right Stuff Arca Swiss clamp. Now, if you want the exact model of this, there's the model number and some pictures in the review, so head to the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube. What you can do with this then is you can attach this to your L bracket. So we can put it on the side here, for example. Let's just clamp that on there. So now I have a removable Peak Design quick release plate like this, and I can simply slide this into the capture clip like this. So now I can put this on my belt, I can put this on my shoulder strap of my pack, and I can either release the camera with the quick release button like so, or I could, if I wanted to, unscrew the whole thing like this. And of course we can put it on the bottom, it doesn't have to be on the side like that. So that's kind of the way that I came up to get around not wanting to remove the L bracket from my existing camera gear, because I've got Arca Swiss quick release plates and quick release clamps on all my tripods. One more thing to have a look at is what they call the Pro Pad. Now, if you are using something bigger than a mirrorless camera or a point and shoot with a capture clip, I do recommend this. I think this is kind of a neat accessory. It's a little soft sort of foam padded pad, and what you can do is clamp the whole clip. You have to kind of unscrew all of this. There you go, you can see this thing at work now. So there we go, we've attached the clip to the Pro Pad. So that's just giving you a bit of a cushion now. And what you do is you pass your belt through here. So now this is attached to your belt. And when the camera's hanging, the heavy camera is hanging on your hip or something like that, then it's just giving you a little bit of a cushioning like that. There's a couple of different ways that you can attach this. We can have it across like that. Oh, gone a little bit too far on the screw there. Bear with me. I was a little over enthusiastic there. The other way that you can do it is to have it vertically by threading it through this hole like this. So then it sits like that and you can slide the camera in sideways. So you've got a couple of different options there. And of course that works just as well if you're putting it on the waist belt of your camera pack as it does if you're putting it on the belt that's around your waist itself. There's a few more photos of that in use in that way in the review. So I'd encourage you to check out the review. There's a ton of photos in there, a little bit more to talk about. We've also got a 10% discount on all Peak Design products if you head over to the website. So yeah, check out the link. It's below the video if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. And I hope you hit the subscribe button and join this channel as well, because we'll have plenty more of this kind of stuff in the future. Thanks for watching.